Sitting on the front of the plane made a huge difference for me as opposed to the back.
Much smoother ride.
Well, and also feeling closer to the cockpit, I felt better. And also, I realized it's that long walk back on that plane toward the back. See, someone way back when told me it was safer in the back, in the other side of the wing. So I always would go all the way to the back. That's going into my own movie, okay? So I decided to ignore that. That long walk back, you feel much more detached from reality because you're all the way in the back of that plane, that unfamiliar, scary place. Whereas the front, you're just kind of more in control because you're right there where the action is, the cockpit. You feel that you can get out faster, less claustrophobic. The flight attendants are closer.
But I'm picturing walking back, and as you go back, you see one person after another. And every stranger you see is going to release some stress hormones, and you're not likely to be making the kind of eye, voice, body language contact that's going to cause decalming. So all these people that you're encountering one after another, I think would cause stress. But when you go into the front of the plane, you're seeing the backs of their heads, and that's not as confronting.
The further you walk back, then you're trying to look for a place to put your suitcase. You've got the flight attendant kind of wagging their finger. Right. Oh, no, wait, it's not going to fit there. So there's all that, you're right, that unfamiliar, kind of stressful, people having to get up and move. So in the front, you just go in and then you sit, and that's it. And so now I am always, I wish I could afford to fly first class. Now I realize if I could afford to fly first class, I would feel so much better every time. But I'm going to, at the very least, now try to get toward the front as much as I can. Because it was made a big difference.
Think about if you go to a theater and you can just sit down. Either there's nobody in your row or you sit down in the seat. But what if you come to the theater a little later and your seat's right in the middle, but you gotta ask 20 people, can I slide by? Excuse me. Trying to make yourself as small as you can, not upset them. It's kind of like that. Going to the rear of the plane is kind of like something we've all experienced in a theater.
I don't know what airlines you fly, but I fly Southwest.
Yeah, sure.
And I have always had a great experience of showing the letter that Captain Tom put together, and it allows me to board first, so I'm able to get those first two
that helps.
seats. And I don't know why, but I'm the same way. I just feel better at the front of the plane.
Yeah.
It's also easier to get out.
You're closer to the door.
Well, that too.
Yeah, right.
Is the letter something that's like a template that's available on the website?
No, I just make these letters out and send it to everybody in the program. And you actually, there's two letters. One is for the person who's in charge at the gate. It asks that they put you on the plane early so you have plenty of time.
Okay.
And
so if I purchase the program, I would expect to get these letters like when I receive the DVDs or...
Yeah, that's right.
It's also, did you say you have the book, the SOAR book? Because there's a copy of it in the back of the SOAR book.
Yeah.
There is. There. Okay.
I use that verbatim. I had the letter with me. I ended up not needing to use it because I just explained myself, and I had it there just in case I needed it, but they were very understanding. Yeah. And on my flight home, the boarding agent let me board even before first class. I was the very first person on, and I was wearing a sweatshirt and like a pair of chinos, and the pilot thought that I was the maintenance man. He's like, oh, we need, he's like, we need this, and I'm like, actually, I'm a passenger and just fearful. And he was very, gracious. But it does really help, and they will, if they don't let you on early, or at first they'll let you on early. So that was a tremendous help.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
you're kind of reminding me. I was, um, I think I think I was operating a flight from San Francisco to New York. And I walked through the boarding area to get on the plane, and there was a guy sitting there. And man, he looked like a bum. I thought, geez, they let anybody on these planes anymore, you know? And so, you know, I went up to the cockpit, and then during the flight, I came out, and this guy was sitting in first class. It was Neil Young.
Oh.
Oh wow.
You
Funny.
know, Nash, Steele, Crosby, and Young. Yeah, he's his own guy. He's got his own, marched his own drum. But I didn't recognize it. I only, you know, found out later that's who it was.